Hi, I'm Marissa Marcial, and today I'm going to teach you how to grade two different types of assignments on Google Classroom. One is just a regular assignment, and one is a quiz assignment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to show you Allison Glass, which is another one of our amazing master teachers. I'm going to show you her Google Classroom from last year. So I'm going to go to classwork because that's where your activities are going to be located in lessons. I've already picked one. What I'm going to show you first is assignments. So in assignments, you see here, she added the video, she added the PDF, she also added the actual activity that the students have to do. So I'm going to click this. Then simply, this is what it is, okay? That's all you do. It's just to look at it, it's your copy. But what you're going to want to do is yours is going to say turned in. You're going to have like 20 or whatever, how many kids are in your class turned in, and you'll click that, and from then you'll be able to grade. Hers, this is from last year, so it says graded already, so that's what I'm clicking. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click this guy. All right, so Alex, I'm opening up his assignment, and from here, his already is a 100, okay? You look at them, you decide, okay, what grade are they gonna get? She put 100 already. This is where you can do that. Then she added a comment. That is where you can say, if they messed up on something, you can go ahead and say, you need to pay more attention to the plot or to the main idea, whatever it is. So let's just go to Abigail, okay? I'm going to change hers to 100 because I read through it all and I made a mistake and it was great. 100. And if you look here on the comments, you can see that I was playing around with this earlier. I'm going to put good job in all caps. Whatever you want to put, whatever you feel the need to put, and I'm going to press post. Okay? You're going to do that for each activity, each lesson that is done by the students, okay? Until they're all done. Then Google saves everything. So all you do is press this. You are actually going to press all students. Then you're going to press return. Tells me that they're going to be notified that their grade changed. That's good. And that's it. That's all you do. Remember, assignments without the quiz, you have to manually go in and grade. So that's one thing to remember. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Ms. Glass's classroom, Google Classroom. I'm going to go to classwork, and I'm going to show you how to grade a Google assignment. So this is where Google manually does it for you. There are things that you have to do yourself, but for the most part, Google is going to grade it for you. Now, one thing to remember, again, there's a lot of things to remember, is that when you're assigning a quiz, it has to be by itself. So I want to show you why. So if you look here, Legends Part 1, she went ahead, she put the video, she put the book, and she put the anchor charts that she wants her students to look at. Then Part 2, it's your actual activity, the quiz. And that has to be alone by itself in order for Google to grade it for you. Because if you put it all together, Google won't do it. So that's why it says Part 1 and Part 2, so it's by itself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click my assignment. I'm going to click the edit button down here at the right, and I'm going to go to responses. Now, in your previous video with Ms. Glass, we're going to go to question. The previous video, you learned the importance of making whenever you're creating assignment, putting 0 when they're typing their name, because if not, it'll say that it's wrong. All right. And it's important too, before creating assignment, I'm just giving you a review on this, is to go to your settings, go to quizzes, go down. You want to release grade, not immediately after each submission, but later after manual review. Remember, that happens before. If you need more in depth on that, go back to Ms. Glass's how to create a Google assignment and a Google quiz, because if not, if you get this wrong, if you mess this one up, it's going to send it back automatically if you don't put that you want it after you're done. It'll automatically send it back, and then the parents might message you and say, hey, why did my student get this wrong? It's their name. So you need to make sure that you're not sending it in until you're done. So we have that. We did first name. So now I'm going to go to the second one. This is an open-ended question, okay? The right answer is Comanche. Now, this is correct. This is going to be my correct answer. You see there's 18 responses. I'm just going to click a check. It automatically gives them the full points. Comanche, okay? I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to count it wrong because if I put the X, it's going to put a 0. But if I put the check, it's going to put a 10. I don't have to do that. I can click it and I can say, I'm going to go ahead and give them a 9. I'm just going to take off 1 point. When you're trying to change the number out of the 10, do not click check or do not click X because it's either one or the other. If you're going to do a 9, just press 9 and leave it be. If you click check, it's going to go to a 10. If you click X, it's going to go to a 0. I don't want that. I want them to get 9 points out of that. Comanche tribe. I'm going to go ahead and give them that because it's correct. Comanche tribe. Perfect. Look at the difference. This one is not capitalized. This one is. That's how tedious Google Classroom can be when grading. And you can nip all these as you want. So the wisest Comanche are from Texas. I'm going to go ahead and give them a 9. Comanche, I'm going to go ahead and give them a 9 because they just spelt it wrong. Comanche, I'm going to give them a 9. Now, this is up to you. However you're grading, the tribe came from Comanche. Perfect. I'm going to put the check. I'm going to give them the full points. Indian tribe, Bluebonnet. That's not right. I'm not giving them any points. Comanche, that is correct. I'm going to put a check. It comes from the Comanche tribe. I'm going to put that one correct. I'm going to put this one correct, and so forth. Obviously, Canadians is not right. This one is. There's a lot of ways the students, Comanche, that's not correct. Native Americans, no, I'm not going to count that correct either. But like I said, there's a lot of ways that these students are going to put on these open-ended answers. You have to manually go in. Make sure you save, and then you can go to the next one. I'm going to show you the multiple choice. It automatically does it for you whenever you're creating it. You click the right answer and it does it for you just like this. And it saves it for you. Then all you do is press X, which you were, excuse me. I'm going to go back to that assignment, view assignment. I'm going to click all students. Then I'm going to click import grades. It's so important that you remember this part because this is going to give you the grades on the left side. So import grades, you're going to import. It's just telling you there were some changes. I changed it right now. You press import. Then when you're done, you press return. And that's when it's going to change it's going to let them know and their parents or whoever's logged in with them that this is their grade. And it's going to pop up right here. So you can go in and put that. And that is how you grade. If you have any questions or any concerns, please let me know. I'm always here, and so are the other two master teachers. Thank you so much and have a good day.